last time on,
Yeah.
the hilarity ensues. Basically what happened, portal stuff, dive bomb through, hilarity ensues. Now you're here in this shitty shadowland of spooky trees and weird guy who's met you from the other side of the portal. So here you guys are, sitting in a makeshift camp with a weird, crazy guy. You don't know his name, but he's told you he knows a way out in the big prison over by the volcano.
Yeah.
You've talked to a tree,
Yeah, and learned where we
told
are.
you, and learned where you are. Doesn't really make it any better.
No.
Could be worse, maybe.
Could it?
It might get worse.
If if what we saw in the astral plane was what I think it was, it's gotten there.
Maybe.
Hopefully not. Oh, and my computer black screened. Hell yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do? This man is kind of just hanging out, just kind of doing his thing. He says he can lead you to the prison and to an access tunnel, which will get you in and close enough to the captain's room if we want to go that route.
Yeah, but did we sleep?
You guys can set up for, I'll say you guys have slept, whatever. Nothing really happened through the night.
Huh, that's probably going to be a rare occurrence.
Yeah, not a whole lot actually happened. It was surprising. I mean, it was oddly silent. You could even say that you didn't feel the judgmental stares of the trees. But it was an oddly restful night. The man also, when you guys wake up in the morning, tells you that, well, we could attempt to talk to the Lord and ask for our way out of here, but there's no guaranteeing he won't just try to kill us when we show up.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't think a bribe is gonna go too well, because probably has the power to kill us pretty easily. So if we have something he wants, it's just just kill us and just take it.
Take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate when that's how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Very.
It's like we have this bribe. It's like, well, can't he just kill us and take it? Fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's just lazy enough just to not do it for the sake of not doing it.
Yeah.
So, to the volcano we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is everyone else in agreement with this plan of going to the possibly active volcano to go to a Shadowfell prison that's full of crazy monsters and shit, to go fight a captain to get some object to get out of this place?
Sure. Are we sure we don't want to ask if they would let us go?
Yeah, but if the answer is no, then we're probably ending up either dead or in a cell or something along that line.
Then you just end up in the prison anyway.
We could die going through this place full of monsters.
The the man exclaims that they're locked up pretty tight. So it's not the monsters we have to worry about. At least not the ones that are in the cells.
Yeah. That noise is how I feel.
Well, I
Has
guess
anyone-
worst case scenario, if we get caught somehow, we can try to bribe our way out then. Maybe.
Worst case scenario, we die horrible, painful deaths at the hand of this overlord and his henchmen.
Yeah, but what kind of fool accounts for their own death in a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
To the
All right, let's
same
go.
mountain we go.
Yeah, he's just to Death Mountain.
Woohoo, pep talk.
To our death.
Yeah. Whoa, yeah, let's go, team. And he kind of, you guys kind of walk in silence for the next couple hours
Yeah.
as you guys kind of contemplate how you've gotten to this point. It's kind of like the freeze frame of like, I bet you're wondering how I got into this situation. It's like, yep, that's me.
My character is contemplating her life because she thinks she's going to die.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So, the man kind of pipes up. He's like, "Oh, I haven't mentioned my name yet. I'm Telefen. Nice to meet you."
Wish we were meeting in different circumstances, my friend.
As do I. But he shrugs. I don't want to say it could be worse, because it really could, but
I don't know, man. This is pretty bad.
this is a pretty low point.
I mean, we all could have. The portal could have been in the prison.
Could have been to the astral plane of fire. At which point Noah chimes up that wouldn't be so bad. But no, everyone seems to be on edge except Nova. While Nova's quiet, he's particularly cheery.
No, just eating his fucking candy.
Yeah, he's just eating candy. He's just the colorful candy, very odd against the backdrop of the rest of this area, which is just various tones of black and gray. And it seems all color has been diluted from this area. You swear you can see things out in the forest, just kind of moving around. You assume it's the, I guess, animals of this land. While not everything is extensively hostile, it's still unnerving. Find various birds, bird-like creatures, just black shadows in the sky, darker than any raven could ever be. Just omens of death, essentially, all around you. It feels quite uncomfortable. But as you make your way towards the base of the mountain, Telefen recommends that we rest up for a final night before heading up to the mountain pass itself.
How long did that take to get there?
I mean, you guys were already making some progress, so it took a couple hours. It's just, I don't know if you guys want to camp on the mountain.
No.
It's like we could either stop now.
No, I thought we were still coming from here.
Nope.
Okay.
Nah, because you guys made a good bit of progress away from that place to camp.
Away from the screaming trees. Yeah,
away from the reeing trees. Trademark. That's what we're calling them, the reeing trees.
Yeah.
So if the bagman asks,
yeah,
that's what we're calling them until they're all known about, the reeing trees. So you guys are at the base of the mountain. Surprisingly, it's been a pretty quiet trip, other than the occasional like shadow elk thing, which, I mean, hasn't caused a problem. It seemed, again, pretty docile, just spooky to look at. Like I said, it's unnerving to see, like shadows of creatures that you would recognize.
Yeah, I bet.
Like physical shadows of creatures. It's unnerving. But you're getting there. Telefen's on edge, of course.
Yeah. So we're setting up camp here.
That would be wise.
Yeah. Okay. While we're setting up camp, is there things around that look to be like native of like inanimate objects that look to be native of this realm and not our own?
Where you are right now, there's a whole lot of sand.
Is it like spooky
It's
sand?
it's spooky. It's pure black. It's just jet black sand.
Is it just okay? It's just black sand. Well, I'm just
You
gonna.
don't tell any magical properties, but
But it's black sand.
it is jet black sand.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 2 of those vials, those jars that I have. I'm just gonna
scoop up some sand.
Fill 2 bottles with sand.
Gotcha. I'd say this probably weighs about like half a pound or whatever. Yeah, you have scooped up the master of scooping.
Yeah.
It's what Rapier does. He scoops things.
If adventuring always fails, I have a business as an ice cream man.
Honestly. The rest of you, what are you guys doing? Anything in particular?
My character's feeling pretty depressed right now, so she's just kind of coming to terms with the fact that she thinks she's going to die here.
No.
Yeah, it's definitely doesn't look good. You can tell everyone's feeling pretty bad, right? Morale's pretty low. Telefen does not have any way to, nor does he attempt to raise morale in any way. He's on that boat of, I think I'm going to die here.
If only Marty was here, he'd do it.
He'd do it. He's the cheery one.
Yeah, he's the happy boy.
So you guys rest, normal watch rotation, whatever. Nothing's seen other than, again, the random animals. You do think maybe you saw a goblin or something.
Hell no.
Just kind of hobbling around, but
just hobgobbling around.
Yeah, hobgobbling around. But he quickly left. I mean, it may be a shadow goblin, but it's still a goblin.
Yeah, no, it's still spooky. It's like a goblin times 3.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's got like 3 eyes, extra arm.
Got like 6 arms.
Yeah, shoot, get out of here! It's still just as scared of things.
I
threw a shoe at it.
It's still the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah, pretty much. So you guys wake up in what you believe is morning. The time is relevant here. You don't know. Nothing changes. There's no like day-night cycle. There's no stars in the sky. There's no moon. There's no sun. It's just darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no physical indication of the passage of time. It's just dark. It's dark o'clock always. So as you look up to this rather steep mountain, these black jagged rocks just protrude out, and you're kind of wondering how you're going to get up here, but it seems Telefen knows his way up. Like, he's been here before. He's been here enough that he knows his way up as he offers to lead you guys up the mountain.
How many times would you say you've been here? You seem to know the way fairly well.
How long I've been here, which I've lost track of time, I don't know. It could be a couple weeks. It could have been.
I mean, specifically to this prison,
here.
to where we're going.
A few in attempts to escape. That's how I know about this. I've heard things.
So you don't. I mean, we're going to go anyways, but you don't know you don't know what we're looking for. All you know is that it is being carried by someone.
All I know is the captain has it.
Okay.
That is what I know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it'll get us out of here, but it's been said to be able to. They've been talking about how they found an artifact that can get them out of here, and so it seems like a best as bet as any. But I obviously cannot storm the prison alone, nor do I expect us to storm the prison, which is why we're sneaking in. I've attempted before. I've escaped narrowly with my life, which is why I know the way. I've scouted this place extensively.
And if they wanted to get out using this artifact, doesn't that mean the lord of this land wants to get out as well?
I don't think he actually has any interest in leaving. I think he just wants the artifact for the sake of
having it.
Yes, vampires and all. He has given the artifact. The artifact is in the hands of the captain right now, because they found it not too long ago. So they are waiting for a time where the Lord is actually going to come and inspect the prison, and it'll be handed off then. Luckily, that is not now. At least it should. He looks kind of around and like kind of eyes darting back and forth. At least it shouldn't be.
Well, if it is, we might be fucked. Because I don't think we can handle a vampire.
Oh no.
But should we know what the captain looks like just by seeing him? Upon seeing him, should we know it is him?
He's going to attempt and
remember.
Yeah, he's like, I haven't seen the captain.
So we're going in blind.
For
the most part.
I believe he's a drow.
That would make sense. Kind of looks around. That would make a little bit of sense.
He's a drow. That's the assumingly high-ranking looking drow.
Okay.
So probably female. As drow, hierarchy and all that. There's a lot of creatures in there. Yeah, scary things. But up the mountain we go.
Yeah.
He seems to be even having second thoughts about this, but he's committed enough because
we're already here.
We're already here, and no one has a plan. So
yeah,
it doesn't seem like there is a better plan, other than to just die here.
Other than to pray and hope magical portal opens up.
Pray really, really hard.
Yeah.
which I think Allie is already doing.
Yeah, I imagine.
Well, she's not praying. Well, I mean, she's praying despite the fact that she had the sense that her god could not reach her there and has abandoned her. She's still praying.
Still want to pray a lot. Yeah. Just in case.
She's still praying. She's still like, please, just hear me through this peril of undoubtfulness. just in case all this religion mumbo jumbo is real and I die.
I want to go. I don't want to go to hell.
Yeah.
Fuck this. Not going to hell now. So you guys make your way up the mountain. There's quite like a actual like pathway up this. Again, empty. There's guys make your way up this well-defined mountain pass. Stairs and all. You guys begin making your way up. After a couple hours, you make your way to the opening of the top of the volcano. As you know, the mountain pass doesn't go straight up the mountain; it goes like around, and so it takes a while.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way up, you see it. You see a large castle, a large kind of fortress, even in the middle, suspended in the middle of the volcano. You see the lava underneath in the volcano. These black bridges extend in each of the cardinal directions. As Telefen points out, a small kind of, I guess, part of one of the bridges, but it seems to be a access of some point. It seems that there's like underground kind of. He says that there's tunnels, more so tunnels, quote unquote, which are just like access places for various things, like a sewer kind of thing, which is where we're gonna be going in. Which those are under the bridges, under the actual castle themselves. They seem to be kind of built underneath it. This whole thing is kind of just suspended, and it all seems very oddly self-contained. But with the things you've seen so far, it's not that odd. It's not the weirdest thing you've seen today.
I think the screaming tree still holds that.
Yeah, probably. So, shall I lead away?
Yeah.
As you make it to it's essentially a hatch. You hear above you the footsteps of what sounds like guards, as you quickly make your way into this access tunnel. The immediate smell of just grime and just bodily fluids and other gross things. As you're here, welcome back to the sewers. As you make your way just through this very, very stinky place.
Yeah.
I have some beautiful sounds for you guys.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy indeed. As you head through, it's not pleasant, but it's not. You've been in a sewer before. Could be worse, right?
Is it about to get worse?
Who knows? So it's rather dark in here, obviously. Sewer, they don't really need lighting down here.
Yeah.
So it's dark, but I don't think that inhibits any of you.
No.
Allie, you have dark vision, I believe. Everyone has dark vision, I think. I think Yako is the only one that's unfortunate here with their 30 feet of dark vision. But you guys continue through winding tunnels, Telefen kind of leads you. As you guys start to hear the kind of chittering of little feet across the tiles.
It's a fucking shadow mice.
Yeah. Yeah, you see these black pelted mice just skittering across the ground. There's one here, 3 here. You see a little swarm of them running down one of the lines. Seems like there's 30, 40 of them even. But they quickly run into cracks in the walls and in the ground and
Yeah.
disappear from sight.
Hopefully they stay in the walls. No, we don't need no shadow were rat in the party.
So, what do you guys want to do? Just keep on trudging forward?
Yeah, unless the mice are a problem.
They don't seem to be as of yet. They seem quite reserved, as you can see their beady little eyes watching you, though.
Fuckers.
Do you audibly say that to them?
No.
You're not calling all of them fuckers.
No, because then they'll attack. Like the trees.
Exactly.
They probably speak too.
Speak for the rats. Beautiful. So, as you guys continue on your way, Nova exclaims how much he wishes to dive bomb into the water, but this one looks even dirtier than normal. The water kind of it's not a pretty color. It's kind of an affront to all of your senses. If the mind could vomit, this would be the time. This kind of, again, everything is just various shades of black and gray, and it's just, you'd think something with such a empty color palette wouldn't smell this bad, but ooh.
But oh boy, are you wrong.
Oh boy. It's, the smell kind of hits you in waves, as every step you take kind of has a slight stick to it. You can feel your boots slightly stick to the floor. Not enough to do anything major, but just enough to where you notice it. You can feel kind of in the air this stickiness, this kind of musty, mildewy kind of stick, as you just look around and the walls are just dripping and the floor is coated in dust and grime and dirt and probably feces. As you just keep trudging forward, Telefen is fairly quiet as you continue on, as you begin to hear louder and louder chittering. Please roll perception rolls, everyone. First, your rolls of the night. There we go. 9. Yako, you don't see anything. You're too busy dealing with the fact that you feel sticky and gross.
Sticky. Why is it sticky?
Honestly.
I was gonna say hiding. Using Nova as like a shield.
Nova's just eating candy.
It doesn't mean she's not latched onto him.
He's too carefree.
Yeah, he's too carefree. Where you're like, you probably shouldn't eat down here. That seems really unhealthy.
That's how you get like
That's
stomach
how you catch
AIDS.
something. Yeah, that's how you get something. He's like, I'm not touching. He's not. I'm just like, I'm not touching anything though.
It's in the air though.
In the air. Yeah, so it's unfortunate. Um, so that's Allie. Allie Rafier, you do see it. You do see it.
Are swarm of rats?
Yeah, yeah. It's rather unfortunate. They seem to be somewhat aggressive. Okay, so I'm going to explain this here. So on the hallway, the tunnel that you're in right now is about 15 feet wide. It's about 15 feet wide. So 3 tiles.
Okay.
In the middle is the water, which is running. Say you're going northward right now. You're going northward. The water is flowing south. On left and right are the 5 foot kind of, I guess, a tile on either side where you can stand. Where would you guys want to put yourselves on either side? Where would you say that you guys would be? Are you all traveling on one side? Are you all is 2 and 2? How are you positioned?
I mean, I imagine we're all just following our boy here
Yeah,
because
none of us know where we're going.
is it just like immediately under the bridge? There hasn't been like turns off of where we're going.
There's been a few turns. There's been winding paths of like tunnels
Mm-hmm.
as you guys have been going through. You guys have been traveling for a couple minutes now.
Okay, well, I'm behind wherever our boy is. Our boy Telefin.
Okay. Let me get a. Don't have a token for him. Here you go though. But if this is how you go. Let me see if can I find a token for him. I mean, I should be able to find one. But yeah, so you guys just are in this kind of gross tunnel. This very, very gross tunnel. Okay. So that's when you see it in front of you, my friends. While it's not a particular like swarm of rats, you do see scurrying out these large kind of talons as you see a nose pop up from a rather big hole in the wall, and you see it begin to stand up.
No.
You see another one kind of crawl out of the water, kind of shake itself off.
God damn it.
In front of you, you see the Ratman.
Damn it. Oh, I don't want to get in the water.
I don't want to get in the
Oh.
shit-filled water.
Oh.
It's like the Shawshank Redemption, but on burrito night.
Alex, do you have prestidigitation? Please tell me you have. Please tell me someone has.
You know what?
Oh,
I don't.
This is good.
Just hop on over. Just a hop, skeet, and a yeet away. Huh?
No, it's a hop ski. No, fuck me in a river away.
Let's see.
Let me click that initiative button though.
Yep, go ahead and please roll your initiative.
That's a classic. It's a classic 7 for me.
Classic.
Yeah.
I'm not currently at my computer.
Oh, you should
Fix that.
you should fix that.
I'm sorry, my mom wanted me to do.
Because we are now in a very unfortunate situation
Oh, no.
where I am in front.
No, he's pretty quick.
Hey, quick boy.
He's quick as fuck, boy. He's not. That rat is not. That rat is not either.
I already know the hell to get up.
That one's slightly faster than you. Yeah, they were all getting so. One seems to be stuck in the hole that he's climbing through, and you just hear, oh, hold on, oh, wait a second, hold on, I'll be there. Don't worry, I'll be there in a second.
Wait, guys, don't leave me behind.
Yeah, his voice is oddly
Human.
yeah, it's odd. While the other ones have this kind of like navally kind of like murderous intent in their voice. The other one's just hold on, almost there. Don't worry.
Yeah, fucking feet.
We will be there I will tussle in a moment, kind sirs. Ooh, is that our friend? Welcome to the rice fields. And by the rice fields, I mean the very sticky sewers.
Marty, we're in a very sticky situation, you could say. We've got
Are we in the sewers in hell?
yes, and we got some rats to punch. We got some ratmen to punch.
All right, I'm gonna let you keep going with that, but here's my response.
Classic.
Classic. All right, I need to roll this boy's initiative. And by this boy, I mean Marty boy. Marty boy, are you hopping in here?
Yes, I am, but I'm gonna need a minute to boot up my computer.
All good. I shall roll your shit. Hopefully, I roll well for you, so you can punch things.
I want to punch things with my new my new meaty sticks.
Yeah, your meaty sticks. Your fucking your holy fists.
My meaty fists.
Just don't get bit. We don't need you to turn into a fucking fire rat.
Fire rat.
You know I'm gonna get bit now.
He's also got we're also in a sewer. You know he's just walking through.
Yeah, it's also a sewer. So, it's not that hard to like say jump across. I mean, it's like a 5-foot gap. It's gonna need to be a jump, but isn't anything intense. It's a fairly low roll. Marty, I'm gonna have you roll athletics to like jump across to the other line and then run up and punch a rat. Can you make it there? Yeah, you can easily make it there, no problem. If you make the jump, which you do very easily. And so he's gonna run up here and he's going to Marty, what would you like to do to this rat man that's in front of you? There.
Double punch.
Okay. So you run up. So you're on the left side of the hallway. You jump over to cross. There's one rat man on the right side. There's two on the other. The two in the front seem to be holding swords, although one in the back seems to have a crossbow. As you run up to the one on the right side that you're able to get to, you run over and you're just quickly gonna attempt to double punch him.
Double punch.
You hit one of them. You hit one of your punches. It seems the first one hits him in the gut. The second one just barely misses. You hit for 5 bludgeoning and 1 radiant. It seems as you punch him, the initial punch doesn't do that much, and your radiant light does kind of burn it a little bit. Sadly, the radiant damage wasn't a whole lot, so it isn't super rough for the thing. Okay. At which point is your boy here, who is he's fucking off. He's you just hear, oh god. Oh
not a combatant, I see.
No, not at all.
Okay, well, there goes my shield.
And then he's going to duck it. He's gonna duck in the corner.
I got my mouse.
He is ducking in the corner. You just hear shit. And Allie, it is your turn. You just hear the guy call out. He's like, I was an architect.
I'm gonna.
Hop.
Hop, skeet, and a yeet.
Just a hop, skeet, and a yeet.
Say it. That is the phrase of 2018.
Honestly, it's great.
Just a hop, skeet, and a yeet
I'm
away.
gonna sacred flame.
You are the tankiest person in the party.
Yeah, but it seems like that kind of thing that stuff did more damage than
Yes,
hitting them.
yes, but you were in the back.
Yeah, but you were behind the squishies.
Oh, I'm all the way in the back.
Yeah, you are all the way. You are all the way in the back. You are.
I'm
The
gonna.
squishies are in front of you.
So I have to jump, right? Because there's.
You could attempt to squeeze by Yako. And then
Miyako will
Rapier.
gladly move out of the way.
It's yeah, it's just the problem of like as like you're not fully reacting to the situation yet. You haven't been able to like react to what's going on yet as Allie's like ready to storm forward.
Yeah, like I've got a lot of armor too, so.
Yeah, she's rather
I'm gonna
her
try
armor's
to
rather
jump.
bulky. Yeah, she would.
I'm not even in the turn order.
Alright, I need to.
Allie.
Did you
I
not
was
roll it?
not my computer. I'm
Right.
back in my room. Okay.
I forgot. Anyway.
Athletics?
Athletics, yes.
Athletics.
Or you could try acrobatics.
I think I have a little bit better luck with athletics.
You do it. Yeah, you do it. You go to take like a little running start as you feel like again every step is just slightly sticky feet and it's gross and it doesn't feel good. But you're
I told you guys, we don't need any of that sticky icky.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and like, a little bit. And then I'm gonna. Can I jump again? Do I have?
you can if you want to. You still have more movement. You still have. You could
Yeah.
get to. You could.
Alright, I'm gonna try to jump again.
All right.
Oh, fuck,
Athletics.
that's,
You make it. You make another jump. This one a little better. One back, by the way. I believe where you were at. And then from there, you still have whatever action you want to take. I mean, obviously you can't smack it from this distance, but
Yeah, I'm gonna sacred flame it.
okie dokie. So yeah, go ahead. It Okay. It just makes the save. Just barely. As you throw out the sacred flame and it just barely dodges. Think that it like grazes its face. As it kind of just looks at you and is like, well, that was not nice.
that's the fancy speak one.
That's the fancy speak one,
Probably
yeah.
trying to kill us, so.
Well, it's not my fault you're made of food.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, they're made of money for me, so.
What if Fireboy just gave him a bunch of his snacks?
No.
Oh,
I've already seen money in my future.
I've already seen a money in my...
Rubs hands together.
Allie, at which point the one behind it's going to pop out, and you just hear, "Kill the human thing!" Shoots an arrow at you in kind of just an angry fashion. It hits you.
Where is it at?
And that's max damage. Owie. That's painful. Luckily, it has to reload, so it can't fire again. I'm gonna put this back there, so then it was Ellie, and then he fired Rapier. It's your turn, my friend.
Okay, I'm gonna move up one. We're gonna see about jumping over.
Hop. You do it. You hop on over.
Now, is the jump a bonus action, or is it just part of the
just
movement?
your movement. Part of
Okay.
your movement.
So I'm gonna pull out a crossbow. Since I'm not moving up there, as
No.
as the rogue that cannot sneak attack, I'm not moving up there.
Well, as long as an ally's within 5 feet.
Yeah,
not...
but I'm not moving into the sewer.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, ranged attacks can proc sneak attack, and
Can they?
an ally, yeah, any attack can proc sneak attack.
Oh.
An ally just needs to be within 5 feet, or then
Oh.
you need to be stealth.
Oh, fuck that. Watching too much Critical Role. We're jumping back. We're jumping back.
Yeah, you hop on back.
Okay.
You, like, hop back, you go, wait a second,
Wait
and you
a
hop
second.
back again.
This guy.
Hop.
This boy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hop, yeet, and the yeet.
Fucking.
You hit.
You hit the yeet.
Fucking. Ah.
Okay. Cool.
Huh.
As it hits him, and it embeds itself in it, but as you can tell, it's a rat man, so it's
Yeah.
it had some varying effect. I mean, you hit it pretty hard, but you know, not probably the right arrows. Probably not the right arrows for were-rat hunting.
Magic, silver stuff.
Yeah. So now it's the were-rat's turn.
Wait, I have that fucking thing that I didn't write down.
Nova, it is the were-rat in front of you who's going to take 2 attacks on your face. Two shots of vodka.
Don't tell me twice.
I think a 19 hits. And I think a 19 hits.
Yeah.
8 damage. Dealt 8 damage. So he runs up, double slashes you, and yeah, 8 damage. So nothing to write home about, but you definitely got away pretty lucky. Nova, I believe your AC is
17.
17, right?
Mage armor.
What's your do you have your tonfas out then? Because I believe your AC is 16 then, because it's wisdom plus dex, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah, so that'd be 16.
Okay.
Because your
Higher
AC.
AC than Nova.
I changed it.
Yep. Yako. Tis your turn. As you see your friends in front of you, running forward, and you hear the rat men. You hear them quite well.
Yeah, I see my friends going there, and I hear things.
Yeah, but you don't really see them. I believe they're out of your range to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, way into the darkness.
Saw our boy run away.
Yako, do the shield thing.
She has to touch you in order to do that, I believe.
Or I can use distance spell for my.
That is correct.
But it only goes up to 30 feet.
Yeah, meaning that no matter what happens, you have to move up to be able to see them.
Yeah, that I do. I'm going to attempt to
Could
jump
move up.
over this river.
Okay, go for it. A river is a
It is a river of shit.
yeah. You make the hop. You do a little hop.
It's water crap.
Again,
Pretty shitty
you
to me.
feel like you feel your tail like brush up against the wall, and you like shiver, and it's like, oh god.
Now your tail's sticky.
It's like, it's sticky. Why is it
How,
sticky?
how many of my tails are sticky? I have 3.
Well, I mean, are you keeping them very close to you?
Yeah.
Roll a d20. We'll gauge this level of stickiness here.
Gauge the level of stick.
It's very sticky.
It's as sticky as Krieg getting out of the seat.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's
Like
bad.
You remember when Nova humped into the sewer water? That's sticky.
Yeah, that kind of sticky.
Nasty.
What?
It's just you can feel like drips of water like landing on. It's like, oh god.
So, which one do I want? This one. So I don't have the much of a risk of hitting someone.
Okie
I'm
dokie.
going to firebolt it.
Okie dokie.
Firebolt.
You miss. He kind of leans out of the way. He's like, "Hey, why do you have to try?
Your home is making me sticky. I don't like it.
You're in my home.
Your home
I'm defending my house.
is
You're
too
the
sticky.
intruders."
Too sticky.
Your house is a fucking crack in the wall.
And if you go to talk again, he just shushes you.
Oh no.
He just completely, he cuts you off like multiple times. Then if he shushes you, he's like, "You're the bad guys."
We want.
At which point he's going to run over here. You think that he looks over to the side to make the jump, but it looks like that would be a rather unfortunate scenario if he fucks up. So, Allie. That's a 12. And that's a 20.
Does he crit?
Nice.
Well, not a nat 20, luckily. It's just a 20.
Oh yeah, thank God I saw.
That's 7 more damage. Allie, you block the first hit. He goes in for like a double swing. As you block the first one, he does a quick kind of slash and hits you with the other one.
Okay.
You take 7 damage. So you've been hit a little bit. Nova, there's a rat in front of you, a rat to your left, and a rat behind him with the crossbow.
I'm gonna double punch this bitch.
Alright, double punch him.
One punch.
You miss.
Oh, that's an offhand Tapa. That's a punch.
Offhand punch. Sadly, you miss with the punch. You miss with both punches.
Double bird.
So you go to punch. You're ready. He has a sword. All right. Like he double slashed you, and you go to double punch him. And you just dodges like left, right. And it's just you go for like the uppercut at the end, and he like jumps backwards. And, you try, but you just hear, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God." As Yako, you hear footsteps behind you, and then he's attempting. Oh my God! you just hear like this is sad. You just hear as you see like a rock fly over and just like hit the thing. As it just it's a pretty sizable rock. I mean, he hit it pretty well, like in the head, but it just didn't do anything.
There we go.
It just hit it, and you just hear, "Oh no, oh no, no, no," and then you hear like the clamoring back is corner. He ran up through a rock, and then ran away.
Yeah, at least his rock did something.
His rock did a damage.
In the long line of "I'm gonna throw a rock at it," at least his did something.
His rock didn't do a lot,
but it hit it.
It accomplished its own goal.
It accomplished its goal.
Just didn't do it very well.
Yeah, exactly. There was a plan in mind.
Yeah,
he was probably hoping it would go a little bit better, like maybe thing, but yeah, that's a kind of a pipe dream. Allie, you're kind of hurting, but you're not in the worst shape. You feel shitty, but you're still pretty strong. You're still going hard.
I'm mad at this guy because he keeps hitting me.
You're in my home. You hit him with a mace.
Woo! Yes, some real damage for once.
As you hit, there is kind of it is an impact. You feel the impact, but you hit him hard, but again, brute force isn't the best way to deal with these things. You think you can tell, as the strike seems to be kind of absorbed a little bit, but it still does damage. Still does decent damage. Now is the Bowboy's turn. Pillsbury Bowboy. Yako, how do you like crossbows?
Pillsbury
don't.
Bratman.
Well, good for you because
Missed
he
anyways.
missed.
Your
Yeah,
hatred for crossbows is
Yeah, you just hear, how do you like
That
crossbows?
hatred
You're
for
like, I
crossbows.
really don't. And then he's like, oh, and then he like shoots the ceiling above you. He like shoots above you, and he's like, oh, okay. And then
Tunnel
he
You
just-
see,
collapses.
nice Ratman. Can we just talk about this, guys? Come on, we just want to get through.
Roll persuasion. At
I can roll
disadvantage.
persuasion?
At
Yes.
disadvantage. On your turn though. On your turn though.
I'll do
On
it.
your
I'll do it
turn,
on my
and it'll be on your turn, and it'll cost an action.
Damn it! Can I spend a key point instead?
maybe on your turn.
Power speaking. Okay, so Demetrius.
Mm-hmm.
So I never wrote it down because I
Mhm.
was going to give it away to someone. I know I never gave it away to someone. That shape-shifting weapon thing that we found the first time that we found with the crown.
Mm-hmm.
That was a +1 magical weapon, right?
I
Or was it
believe
just
so.
okay? I know I still have that bitch. I don't know where I think it went with the demon hunter stuff. Can I pull that out and turn it into a crossbow?
It would take your action.
It would take my action.
It would take your action, but yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna hop over here.
Hop.
Hop skeet, and backflip over here.
Yep, yeah. So you see, as you step forward, you like kick your right leg in front of you, and like from that momentum, you do a like backflip over it, which is really odd because like you were walking forward, and then you walked forward into a backflip, which sent you forward over the edge. It was kind of a spectacle to look at.
Did
really.
I surprise them?
I'd say that for like a split second, they're like, "Whoa, holy shit, this guy's cool." But other than that, no, they don't really care.
Damn.
They thought you were cool for like half a second,
Uh.
and they're like, "Right, food."
At least I looked cool
At
momentarily.
least I looked cool.
And now I am the shield.
So Nova, in front of you, the Ratman, he is angry, say the least. So here comes short sword attack. That hits you, and then he's gonna bite you, and he doesn't bite you.
Ooh.
But he does hit you with the weapon, and he does 6 damage. So he goes for a slash into a bite. He slashes you, and as he goes to the bite, you kind of smack him on the nose, and you're like, no. And then he backs off. But yeah, he almost bit you. Kind of. He attempted to bite you. He attempted to almost bite you. Yaku.
Yeah.
Oh, and you should be at full health, by the way, because you
Yeah.
rested. There you go. Put you at full health, and you haven't gotten hit yet. So that's important, just in case you do get hit.
Yeah. I am going to Ray of Frost, the one in front of Allie.
Okie dokie. You hit it for 8 damage. You kind of move your hand and shoot a frost ray at it. As it impacts, you see this kind of split on it as icicles begin to form, as it takes a sizable chunk of damage. As it is now its turn. Allie, it is going to. You hear? Oh,
I guess he got put on ice.
Are we trying to bite them now? As it attacks you with its sword, and then it attempts to bite you. It got hit with the ray, so it was like off its balance. It goes to hit you, and it kind of stumbles forward. You easily block it, and then the bite, you just hear like a chomp just like try and go into your shield.
Okay.
As it just kind of bonked its face into your shield, and you just kind of pushed it back, like, get off. Nova.
May I use a key point to try to persuade them? If I can come up with like a legitimate argument.
If you can, if you can RP a decent enough argument, I'll give it a key point as a free action.
Guys. Let's stop with the biting. Let's stop with the magic bullshit. I got an idea. How about we just get through? Nobody gets hurt. We don't have to die, or in the hospital, you don't have to die. Nobody gets hurt, and we are on our way.
Offer them your candy. I just kind of shout for.
Yeah, there's also free candy. Free food.
Roll persuasion.
It's happening.
Please roll high. Please, for once in my life, let me roll high. Hiya! Oh, I didn't roll. Damn it, didn't roll.
Rest in pepperonis.
All right. I'm gonna roll. God damn it, stop it.
Anticipation is killing me.
Damn it.
They
They
seem to think about it for like a second. They seem to think about it, and then the one in the back just goes, "But tasty food, humans, elves."
But guys, we can just. I'll actually use my action for this. But guys, we can just give you some food. We're okay with this.
But then, as one of them looks at you, and he's like, "But you all look so tasty."
Trust me, man. I'm kind of overcooked. I'm not tasty.
Sadly, it doesn't seem like they're going to be buying it. So.
Damn it. Okay, do I still have my action?
Yeah, you can punch them if you want them.
I'm a double punch.
You can double punch. You hit.
I'm overcooked.
You hit. You hit with both.
Punch. Wait, can I do flurry of blows?
No, because you've already used a key point.
Oh yeah, I already used a key point. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so I would say that would be your flurry of blows thing. So that does a little bit of damage. Your radiant damage just seems to go right through it. That hurts. So that you hit this thing pretty hard. It's just like you're like, all right, fine, and then you deck him in the face, and then you gut punch him. As you see, like the impact like hits, and like when the first punch like in the jaw, you punch it right in his little rat jaw, and you hear like a snap as you think you just broke its jaw.
See, guys, I don't want to have to hurt you, but you make me do this.
The second punch, as the gut punch lands, but it doesn't do as much physical damage, and then you see the bright light from your fist as you hear like kind of like a little mini scream in pain as you assume you just kind of scorched its insides.
Ooh. Guys, I don't want to hurt you.
Here we go with
made me do.
Another rock. Jesus, his accuracy is on point. Look at that! As you hear like, as you hear the game run up again, you hear like exactly like that, and then he just like again it hits him. It doesn't do a whole lot, but like it did something. As you just and then you just hear runs back. He's like, I'm helping, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at this. Please, I'm sorry. You think he's crying?
Okay,
You think he's crying back there, but like, you think in like all this time he's been here, he hasn't had like an actual encounter with everything. He's been able to hide pretty well, but
yeah,
this has been stressful. Allie, and also because anytime he's encountered anything, he just ran like, really fast. But
time to move my house again.
All right.
honestly,
So the guy that Rapier like beat up, he's still alive?
Noah.
Or no, did he die?
all of the rats are still alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
The one in
going
front of you is
to
alive.
try and do what Rapier did, but better. because I don't want to fight these things.
You're gonna. Nova
Oh,
was
Nova.
the one that
Oh
persuaded
no,
them.
but I mean,
No, if it was me, I would have gotten a nat 20.
I get people mixed up.
Yeah, no, Nova's the fire boy.
Okay, the thing that Nova beat up's like pretty beat up, right?
Yeah, he's looking rough, but you know.
All right, I'm gonna go. See, guys, we can probably kill all of you.
Mm.
We would probably think it would be much better for everyone all around if you guys didn't try to kill us, so you guys have food. Sure, Fireboy over there would give you candy. I don't know if you guys eat that,
But your corpses will feed us for months.
but you're not going to succeed in killing us.
If you're going to roll, if you're going with that,
That hurt very bad. I'm sorry.
What'd you
that was
say?
more roll intimidation. That was more intimidating them than persuading.
That
Because
hurt
you were
very
like,
bad.
we could probably kill you all. And you die now, please.
We've been talking them down. Damn it.
Demetrius.
Mm-hmm.
So this entire time, I thought you didn't put dynamic lighting in because I didn't see any of it, and just saw white. My computer didn't like that, and then was like, "Okay, let me make a really loud noise that I now have to edit out." And now I have dynamic lighting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yay!
The powers of technology.
Yeah.
Whee!
Normie!
I think my left ear is actually bleeding.
Ow. Fixes itself. Hell yeah. Sadly, Allie, that is your turn. As that is your main action anyway. If you have anything that you'd like to do as a bonus action, feel free to do so.
I don't even know if I can do anything as a bonus action.
Healing word is a bonus action. Spells can be bonus actions.
Any spell or just that spell?
So any spell that says it's a bonus action,
Oh, that's a
It says
stay.
pastime with one bonus.
which would be healing word, the main one is that I know of that you can bonus action. But if you don't got anything, I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give myself some healing. Where is there anyone else who looks more like damaged than me?
I mean, a quick glance, we look around. Rafier and Yako haven't been. Nova's been getting slashed, so Nova's been getting slashed up. But I mean, he's Nova, so I don't know, he does it a lot.
Guys, I'm fine. I haven't
I'm
I haven't
myself.
tried being cocky yet. If I'm not cocky, I don't die.
Please don't try being cocky.
Who are you healing?
Myself.
Okay, so you've healed yourself for 5. There you go. Now at that, now it's going to be his turn. So you just kind of say heal as like your wounds just slightly heal, nothing too crazy. And Nova.
Come on, dude. I don't want to have to hurt you. I really don't. I'm not a fighter.
Nova, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. I know. You know. You know, but he doesn't know.
No, I said that out loud.
Oh no, I know, but I'm talking about the boy with the crossbow. He doesn't know.
Oh, did he just try shooting me?
He did, and he succeeded, kind of.
Deflect. I'm
yeah.
gonna deflect it, and I'm gonna deflect it. What do I roll?
It is. I believe it is like 1d10.
Oh no, not D20.
It's like 1d8. You block it, I believe. It's like your level plus. Let me see. I'll see the exact thing here.
If I deflect it, I'm throwing it back at him.
It's 1d10 plus your dex modifier plus your monk level. So 1d10 plus
7.
Yeah. So you deflect it no matter what. minimum 7 damage you deflect. He only hits you 5, so you catch it.
I'm throwing it back at him.
Okay, key point. Okay, go ahead and make a roll.
What am I rolling?
It'd be D20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5.
You hit. Go ahead and roll. It'd be 1d4 plus 3. 7 damage.
Max
And I'll say for this.
Jesus.
So he goes fire. You did more damage throwing it at him than he would have done to you in the first place. So he fires from this crossbow. You guys all see this rat fire this crossbow at Nova. Nova, while punching another rat, quickly you just see in a flash grabs an arrow, throws it back at him, and you just hear a ah god as you just see.
I didn't want to do this.
I told you.
I don't want to do this.
As you throw its arrow back at it, you it impales it into its shoulder.
Well, stop fighting when you stop attacking.
Rapier.
Okay, so my magic crossbow is all set up now.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It, snakes its way out of your sleeve and forms a crossbow.
Hell yeah. Okay. I don't have a button for this yet, but what is it? A +7 now?
Yeah, it's a +1, so +1 to damage, +1 to.
We're shooting it at this one.
Okay. You just try to dome it. You do. You hit it.
Ooh, luckily.
Just barely.
Is it D8 plus? Is it really? No, I was like a D8 plus 7. No. no, it's a D8 plus 5.
Some
And
damage
then-
and then sneak attack.
And then another 5.
And so cool. So you it's looking messed up as you fire an arrow straight into its neck, and it kind of looks at you as you point the crossbow at it, and it chuckles a little bit, and then it hits it, and you're just ah. It's
Now
you didn't expect it to.
Now, do the bolts become magical when fired out, or is it just the crossbow itself?
The bolts. It seemed it fired, and the bolts counted as magical.
Okay.
For this quote unquote. For the sake of getting past damage resistance. Yes.
Okay.
However, your sneak attack does not.
Yeah.
Your sneak attack doesn't.
Sneak attack. Just sneak attack.
Yeah, it's just sneak attack. It's not magical sneak attack.
Oh, but a magical sneak attack.
A magical sneak attack. Alright, rat time. Man, it feels like forever since the rats have attacked. And actually done anything.
Guys, I don't want to hurt you.
Still talking to it.
He says double swings at you, as the rat says, but I want to hurt you.
But why? Why do we have to fight?
He hits you for 3. So you dodge the.
Are you fucking kidding?
You dodge the first one, and just for the sake of flavor, as he catch the sword in your hand, it hurts. You stop from any major hit.
I don't want to have to hurt you.
You just hear, oh shit.
Now
Yako.
I have to hurt you.
Yes.
There's a very, very wounded rat in front of Allie. There's a pretty wounded rat in front of Nova, and there's a pretty okay crossbow rat in the back.
Yeah.
Give her crossbow to the neck.
Yeah.
The one in the back, I can't. Up here.
You can't see him, yeah. You can't see that far.
Here.
Unfortunate. So just arrows from the darkness.
Yeah. That's all I see. No, but this rat and this rat are getting hit with. The one in front of Nova's getting 2.
Okay. Okie dokie. 2, 1, and 4, so 2 damage and then 5 damage on the right one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit that one, and then 5 damage on the other one. Okay, so the one in front of you, Allie, is very rough. It could definitely be worse off, but I mean, it could be dead, but it's not yet. So, in that attempt, he's going to attempt to fuck off and run away from you. So go ahead and roll an opportunity attack, and see if you kill it. He's looking really messed up. So go ahead and just mace him.
If you don't, I'm running him down.
You do not. At which point, he begins to crawl back into the hole that he climbed out of. And he fucks off.
Oh, he went out quick.
Oh, yeah, it does not take him that hard. I mean, unless you want to follow him into the hole that he climbed into.
No, fuck that.
Okay, why are they fighting us if they're
Just gonna run.
Damn it.
Because even though they thought you, they are seeing a flaw now in that plan, and therefore they're not going to death because there's no point in them dying.
Guys,
Intelligent creatures. Nova,
Okay.
go for it.
okay, guys, you don't want to die. Neither do we. We just want to get the hell out of here. So instead of this pointless violence, can we please just pass through so I don't have to break your face?
Go ahead and roll intimidation with advantage.
Awesome.
Because their buddies already left, so they're just like, okie dokie.
Damn it.
You're like,
Fuck.
so basically you tell them like, let us through or I punch you in the face. Or I punch face now, okay? And they're just like, what? And I guess they didn't quite understand you. So,
Don't worry, they'll understand this. Oh,
yeah,
They'll
you go to
understand
punch.
this.
Yep. Sadly, you miss. You guys hear it again. Can he get the long throw? Let's see. That's 30 feet. Is that the effective range of a rock?
Well, a dagger's 20, right?
Yeah, so he's going to attempt to... He goes to hop over and you hear a
No.
splash as he's like, fuck!
Where does it splash?
Not on you.
Good.
As he then begins to attempt to climb out. And he does, which is most of his movement. He's going to move up to here. Is that within 25? And then he's going to 5 more. Allie, the soaked man is behind you, but he's... He hits the rat with the rock. You just hear, oh god, he's like, as he climbs out and throws another rock and just
Are you sure that's a rock?
hits he doesn't know, you don't know, it hit the rat and it was pretty solid, so. Allie.
Alright. I'm
Crossbow rat down the hallway in front of you.
Yep, and I'm going to
Help me persuade them. Help me persuade them.
I tried that once.
Just murder him. You don't have to worry about persuading them.
Don't
They don't
worry.
understand when I say I break face.
Okay. And then
Maybe they thought you said you eat ass. Who knows? They're just like,
Hey,
what?
you know nothing.
You know nothing. They're just like, huh?
Huh.
No, they're
Huh?
just top musicians. Who knows what he's into?
Who knows what he's into?
Jesus.
I made him. I don't even know what he's into.
Yeah, you can run up to him and hit him with a mace if you want.
Nova, could you say you still gotta work out the kinks?
I'm going to burning hands him.
You're gonna burning hands him?
Yeah, it's a 15-foot cone. No,
Okie
just
dokie.
him. It'll only hit him.
why?
Go for it.
I had to.
You put
It
you
was
put
the
both of your
perfect time
thumbs
for it.
together. Put kind of like L's. You're about to give him the L.
Yep.
And he what does he have to? He has to make a dex save,
Dex
right?
save, I believe. Yeah.
Against your spell save, which is 14, I believe.
Yeah.
He doesn't, so he takes 12 fire damage. As you hear, like, you guys, now this place is gonna start smelling like burnt rat.
Burning rat and shit. Oh god,
Burning-
no! Get me out of
Burning
here.
rat and shit. And it's basically what's going on.
Smells like home.
Yeah, honestly. It's now its turn, at which point it's going to it looks at its friend, hops into the fucking water. It's just fucking going.
Oh. Okay. So I guess the persuader of the group's gonna do something
The one
here.
starts to like put its hands up, like.
Yeah. So that one that's running. Not far away from you. Okay. So
I want to persuade the last one. I want to at least get one good persuasion out.
So the one that's running, I'm gonna speak up a little bit and be, we're not from here, and I can't feel my connection with my god, and that's making me very angry. So it would be in your best interest and our best interest if you, the one in the river, lay your weapon down and walk the fuck back here.
Intimidation with advantage. Yeah. You just hear kind of a splash in the water. You don't know if that was a weapon or it's shitting its shell. It's sitting. It's upset. It's a scared little rat. And with that, I'll say turn order's over. It's done. Yeah, I mean, the other one was all. If you couldn't, they were already given up. The other one's already gone. One's like bleeding and fucked up, and he's like,
sorry, Demetrius. Those are +9s. My bad.
They're +9. As he begins to walk back through the shit-filled river.
Fantastic.
As like the other one just kind of tosses its sword into the river, kind of bonks the other one on the head, and then like this, like he tosses it to his side, and it just hits the other one in the face, and he's like, "Oh my god!"
See, guys, we don't have to resort to violence. Peace is the end.
Yes. Peace is all good. Is all well and good, but see, at first I saw you and you saw us. You saw food. I saw money, but now I see information, and I think we can work out a deal here. Your friend, however, if I ever see him again, I'm killing him quickly and swiftly.
It's okay. We'll eat him.
Okay.
See, circle of life,
No.
guys.
That's gross though.
Anything you know about this plane or this place we are in and are going to, anything you know about this artifact? Maybe you've heard things from the guards above.
I heard Thing. Thing is, he like kind of scratches his whiskers a little bit. Thing is, transport orb. Orb of transport.
Ah, so it's an orb. Okay, that is more. That is already useful.
Take two, other. Take to other. Ooh, he seems to just be kind of like thinking of stuff to say, like that seems relevant enough. Captain, Dark Elf.
Okay, thank you for confirming that.
And then he does like a clicking sound, and then like kind of squats down and like kind of starts like he's moving. He's moving in like such a way as he's trying to describe something, and he starts doing like a kind of click, like a little clicking sound. He puts his hands out and starts like moving them and like kind of like slowly moving his fingers as like walking it along.
Yeah.
And he's like, legs.
Spider?
And he's like, yes, yes.
No, Demetrius. Ooh, it, there is a big spider.
Yes, yes.
No.
Captain's legs, big spider.
Captain is a drider.
She shrugs.
Top half dark elf, bottom half spider.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Do you have anything? We point to the other one.
Water gross. Don't stand.
Very.
Yeah.
You can get out of that if you
He's like chest high in this water.
if you would like, you can get out of that.
Stuck. Me wait.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
I wait.
Okay. Well, don't drown there.
He just gives you a thumbs up and like a kind of toothy, like not like a malicious, but like a toothy kind of like grin, like
Here, buddy.
Nova, roll in
Athletics.
Nova, roll athletics to see if
Athletics.
you fall in.
Okay. This isn't Nova's first time being knee deep in shit.
Yeah.
No, it will be chest deep though.
Yeah, it will be chest deep. No, you're fine. You don't fall in, but you can't get up. And he's just like, he just shrugs. I stay now. It's home now.
No, you'll probably be able to get out.
That is not a place to make your home,
Okay.
little one.
They're not little by any means.
No, they are like man size. These things are probably around like damn near 6 foot.
With that, we are going to pass. You kept up your part of the deal. You gave us our information. You guys don't need to die. You can eat your friend that ran away.
One pops. The one that's not waist high and ship pops up. Squid. He like moves like his hands up to his face to do like a mouth kind of thing, and he goes, squid. Wants out. Fight Drider.
There is a squid that. Would I know what he's referring to?
Head.
Cause I know.
Yeah, you know, but does Rapier know?
Yeah, is it survival, nature,
Arcana.
Arcana? Oh, I'm equally as bad in that too. Hey.
You have no idea. He
Okay.
tells you it's a squid man. Smart squid man.
There's a squid man. The first thing that comes to Rapier's mind is a squid with human legs. There's a squid man in there.
And he's like continuously doing like the like tentacle mouth thing in motion in front of him. He's like, squid man. And then he does like a slurping sound. And he's like, eat stuff.
He wants.
Can I see if Miyako knows?
He wants out to fight the Drider.
He want free.
He wants
Freedom.
free. Okay.
Yako, go ahead and roll Arcana. Yes, you can attempt. You have no idea. You're like, squid man. What the fuck is that?
Me and Yako is sharing the same image.
A hungry squid
Damn it!
man.
It did the black screen again. This is the 4th time.
Says,
I mean, he's a plane hopper. He might know.
yeah, but
That was the 4th time it is black screened me in the past like 20 minutes.
Is it only during this?
It is because I am recording a screen.
Three.
So, the other one is the one that's standing out there. He goes, I move out of way now. Hops into the shit hide.
Oh, you could have just jumped
thing
across.
too.
Okay. Before you leave,
Remember, he's covered in slashes and he's like cut open, and he just jumped into this waist high shit pile.
yeah. I pray for you not to get an infection from that.
Already infected, can't get sick now.
Okay. Fair enough.
Can't get more
Fair enough.
sick. Where rat?
If you hear anything of a vampire or the Lord returning back here, find us.
Just upon saying that, the one that had the crossbow just slowly he just starts like hiding as he starts getting lower and lower, like completely submerging himself into this water.
Yeah,
I guess they're scared of him.
you don't.
You know things, don't you?
You don't.
The other one like crouches down and he's like scared. Monsters kill us, slaughter us. No,
Yeah,
no.
yes, that one we are scared of. But I'm going to do I have like fucking Jesus Christ. Do I have like a cloth or something like that I would
Have.
Yeah, I don't
Give me your belt.
not gonna rip pumpkin manhood. Will not do that. So my cloak.
One of them looks at you. Give me your belt.
No. So I'm going
Gladly,
to.
buddy. I don't mind going naked. Take it.
I'm gonna cut the sleeve of my common clothes off,
Yes.
and I'm gonna hold out your hand, your arm.
Ooh, as he holds out his hand for stuff.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tie this thing around his wrist.
Ooh, and he's like waving it around.
Yeah, like don't take that off.
Like a flag. He's like just waving his arm back and forth. Happy he's got a thing now.
Yeah, like don't take that off. If you hear or catch wind, if you hear something mention that the Lord is returning or coming back, anything of that nature, if you hear that that vampire is coming back, please do inform us if you can find us. Without risking your own safety, of course.
He looks at the wrist. You give thing.
Yes.
I serve now.
Thank you.
As he goes and he climbs out of the thing. It looks like he's calling to your statue and then shakes his head and then goes to the other side and then
Before you two leave, and I offer them both a handful of candy.
they carefully like take a piece. Like between their claws, each one of them takes like a single piece, and then just
Try
starts
it.
like
It's tasty.
slowly nibbling on it. The one of them not getting out of the shit water.
Yeah, he's gonna.
And then they nod as they go. This one crawls and goes away, and then the one that's still there, he's just like stuck. No move. Home now.
You need help, buddy?
No, home now.
Okay.
As from the water, you see he pulls out like a little like almost like a little like tent rod as he places it on the thing. As like he then pulls out like a grimy, soaked like tent cover and he like puts it over the thing as he's like home now.
Okay, he's got himself covered. He's got a tent rod. He can get himself out.
He has made like a little mini tent in this sewer river.
Aww.
Home now.
Are you sure?
Buddy,
you're
I
gonna leave
aspire
him
to you.
water?
Just like he's just doing his thing. Our friend who's been throwing rocks and surprisingly accurately.
19 every fucking time.
Yeah, it was honestly kind of amazing. I think he's fine. We should go. We should hurry.
Yeah.
We should go. There's at the end of this, there is an access that we can get to. It goes up into the actual prison itself. Let's take you back to the map here. So as you guys
Before
walk,
we leave, I'm leaving up a small pile of candy next to the river for him.
he's like, you see, like as you go, as you see, like while he's sitting there, he's reaching over and just like grabbing a piece and like eating it.
You are friends now.
So, so the weapon changing, the shape shifting weapon, is that a action to change it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's an action to change it.
Okay. Fantastic. Right now it is a crossbow. and I have just left a crossbow in a sewer because
You just left your whatever crossbow in there.
I am not carrying 3 of them.
You're just like, yeah, whatever. Fuck this one.
Yeah, fuck.
I've got a magic one.
Yeah, fuck this one in particular.
See, it can't. See, I knew it.
Yeah. I was thinking bonded weapons. It does the exact same thing, and I only need these 2 weapons. But
exactly, amazing, right?
yeah.
So, at least you got a good weapon.
Yeah.
So, as you guys make your way to this kind of sewer grate thing, as you make your way up, the water. So, as you get to the end, the water seems to be flowing down from somewhere, as the was flowing down to somewhere else. So it seems like there's another level above you, and there's another level below you. From here, you can go up, which is where Telefen says this can get you into the actual prison. He's very wet and sticky and smelly, but you know.
You actually
You
fell
need a
in,
hug,
huh?
man.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
That's
Let's keep going.
yeah.
Okay.
When we leave, you can clean that. When we get out of here.
So, as you guys kind of walk through, what are you guys doing? Like, at the kind of sewer grate that would lead into the prison.
Okay. So with that, oh fuck me and my door openings.
Luckily, the door seems pretty well oiled.
I'll fix that. I'll fix that with a natural 1 on this +8 stealth roll.
Oh yeah.
So is it like a ladder to a sewer grate, or is it just a door?
It's like a ladder sewer grate sort of thing.
Okay. So I'm gonna climb up the ladder first, and then I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna use my ears.
All right, use those ears.
Use my ears at the top of the grate. See if I can hear anything.
You hear the kind of grumble of various entities.
No walking.
Nope.
Okay, and then I'm gonna.
You don't hear no clitter clatter.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna stealth.
Yeah.
Stealthily open the peek out.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have to use my eyes again?
No, you see around you. As you open it up, it seems that like this is in kind of like this grate is probably an access tunnel of some sort, obviously. So it has somewhat accessibility. But it's like in the I suppose in like not in the cell block itself, but you can see into a cell block. You kind of pop up, and as you see, there's a minotaur sitting there. He's sitting at the cell block, like in the cell block, looking at you.
Oh, he sees me.
He sees you.
With a 24, he fucking sees me. I'm a kind of wave. Does he?
He just stares at you. He doesn't move. Doesn't say anything. He doesn't look. You think he you think he's looking at you, and he's like staring into like your eyes.
Either that, or he was just looking at the grate.
And like he's not moving.
Oh.
No one else is looking. You see a few other creatures. You see various other like magical creatures. You see a you actually see a giant, like a storm giant, locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Just like chained to the ground.
So it's
Can I
not
just grab a random person and yell riot?
Well, you're still down there. Because I haven't gone up yet.
The giant looks very. You can tell the giant.
So this isn't so much a prison as it is a zoo.
Essentially, yeah. Imagine a whole lot of magic things that have been overpowered and now get to spend their lives here.
I'm gonna start a riot.
You're gonna quiet.
You're gonna quiet.
Do riot.
Riot is like last resort.
Right? It's first
Rafe-
resort. Are you shitting?
Rapier, you hear a voice.
Yeah. Is it
You just
a
hear.
talking to me voice or just a
Yeah,
voice?
it's a talking to you voice, but
Yeah.
it sounds very whispery, like you're thinking it.
Yeah.
You just hear, "Come here."
Can I look around? And-
You look around and you quickly pinpoint what you see. You see a kind of bluish hand, kind of beckoning you towards it.
I'm going to quietly step out of the grate or climb up, and I'm gonna look down and make a shushing sound and kind of wave people up.
Yep. The rest of you, are you attempting to stealth on forward?
If you're not quiet, at least for this second, I'm going to go to the blue hand.
Man, that boy is having some good rolls today. Despite him being stinky, he blends in quite well.
Yeah.
You all kind of lost him for now.
I imagine the Minotaur doesn't smell too different.
No, he is just staring at all of you though.
Yeah, no, it's probably like the war stare.
Yeah, it's the worst there.
He's
It's
having
exactly.
he's having a flashback.
Yeah, he's like PTSD flashback. Like he's just staring. But he's unmoving. Allie, are you attempting to stealth your way up there?
Oh boy, this is going to be an
Clank.
epic fail.
Clank, clank, clank. You have disadvantage because you're wearing heavy armor. Everyone else is pretty stealthy. Very stealthy, in fact.
I just hit stealth.
7.
Yeah.
As all of you kind of very stealthily sneak up here, clank, 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 as Allie's just climbing up the ladder. As you notice, Telefen is just gone. Like, none of you have any idea where he's gone, but he's gone. He's somewhere.
Hmm.
You think that he's nearby. As you all get face to face with the Squid Man.
Oh, so you were the squid.
Yes. How very observant of you.
No. Listen here. The rats. We're rats. Come on.
Ah. So, who is the mastermind behind this plan that will help me escape?
Glub, 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 glub.
Don't do that. Kind of looks around for Telefen. It's like
Telefen's like he waves like, "Hi,
oh yeah.
hi, the mastermind behind this plan." So, how do you plan on killing a Drider?
Riots.
Probably won't work.
Enough of these prisoners are sedated.
Is that why the Minotaur over there is just staring?
Oh no, he's blind.
Oh.
Oh.
They took his eyes.
Yeah, that do it.
I see your point.
He
mentioned he's seen some things, so they took his eyes.
Oh. So
I see what you did there.
if and probably when we get you out of here, because I heard you wanted to leave.
Oh yes.
Is there a end game for you? Because I imagine you're not in here for,
Well,
good.
I killed the Drider, of course.
Oh.
You let me out? I'll take care of the Drider for you, and we both escape together.
Yes, and when we leave, is it just we just go our separate ways there? Is there?
Of course.
Okay.
You can always join us on our magical adventures.
Hopefully we'll never see each other again.
All right, Squid Man, I have one question for you. I have one request before
the
we start this
physical equivalent
tomfoolery.
of Burning Man. What do you need?
First off, thank you. Finally, some recognition. Second, I want a hug.
No.
I don't know if I can work with him. He hasn't accepted a hug.
I don't accept your hugs.
I request one thing. Well, I guess two, other than being freed. So, free me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, really, I don't need you to free me. I need you to help me get my strength back. There's a simple way we can do this, and I'll kill your Drider. No issue.
It's hentai, isn't it?
I'll kill the Drider. I'll let you have the artifact. You can keep it. But you help me get out of here.
It's gonna be hentai, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'm just
A
gonna make note.
sacrifice.
A sacrifice. So
He points to Telephon. Him.
why him?
Because he knows things. And I do love information.
Mm-hmm.
And the easiest way to, I guess, taste that information is to take it forcibly from his skull. As saying this, you see his tendrils on his mouth kind of like wiggle slightly, almost with excitement. He's almost happy. You can see like this kind of toothy, circly smile kind of begin to form as he's hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you couldn't accept
That
my
Miyako
request.
hides behind Nova.
Quick question. What would your species or race be called?
Ah,
As I have
well,
never seen
I
one.
believe lesser creatures call us mind flayers.
Mm-hmm.
Creatures lost to this world. Don't be traveling the Underdark alone. You may find more of my kind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. He didn't give me a hug. I don't know if we can trust this guy. I was gladly willing to help him, but I don't know. I didn't get a hug.
Look, he's
There's
going.
bars in the way, my friend.
He's. Oh, okay.
If we free you, can I get a hug?
He shrugs.
Okay,
I
we're
can-
freeing him.
I can get out, like I said. I
Yeah.
just need my sacrifice.
I don't.
I'll do it.
I don't think he's going.
Telephon kind of looks around at you guys, like, kind of nervously, because, like, the situation that he sees, he's like, so... Either
He's.
I die right now, never get out of here, I die in this godforsaken place, covered in shit,
Or we fight a Drider and
or we fight a Drider.
probably
and
die anyways.
Okay, before we do any of this, what's a sacrifice?
What's a what?
What's a sacrifice?
It is where you kill something for something in return. Well, hopefully something in return.
And we're killing.
Well, probably not, but I point to Telephon. I'm like, but he's not willingly going to do it. I'm not going to force him.
Telephon kind of sighs.
And he's helped us get here.
Yeah, but kind of looks around. Do we have much of a choice? We can't fight a Drider. He looks around. He's like, "Well, you guys are capable. We can't fight a Drider."
Are there other guards?
As you say that, the Mind Flayer chimes up. He's like, "Oh yes, plenty."
Are they...
And you're going to have to fight through them to get to the captain, or you could set me free and I'll just kill the captain and bring the artifact back here.
How do
Easy.
we know you'll bring the artifact back here, though?
Well, you'll just have to trust me now, won't you?
Yes, that's trusting you is all fine for me, but what if we were to kill a guard or restrain a guard and bring him back to you?
He's not who I want.
So you want him alone?
Specifically Telefen.
Do we have an option?
He has more information than these guards ever could.
Do we honestly have an option?
His hand kind of reaches out from the bars and kind of points at Telefen. As you see like a little spectral hand appear and kind of tap Telefen on the head. He's like, I want what's in that little head of his.
As
Telefen kind of just sits down.
as much as I want to get out of here, and believe me, I do.
Do we have to be the ones to kill him?
No.
Just hand him to me. Bring him here.
I cannot decide what he does.
The Mind Flayer's voice almost seems gentle. He's like, it will be quick. Telefen. If you all do this, I will set you all free. Telefen, I will set you free from these visions. From these evil plane. I will set you free, Telefen. I will set your mind forever. Your soul is free to do what your soul does. You will not be impeded to move to the other side. You will be free forever. Just come with me. And then the rest of you will be set free. To wherever you wish to go. But only if you sacrifice yourself, Telefen. Will you be responsible for the death of all? Telefen kind of just sighs. He's like, guys. He's just kind of nodding. Well, diagnosis ain't looking good. So, as you kind of look at Telefen, you kind of realize something. He kind of looks at his arm as you see kind of his veins are just pure black. Like in his arm. Well, I was hoping I'd be able to find a cure for this, but it seems if this doesn't kill us, he looks at his arm, this will. Or, kind of looks at the Mind Flayer, that will. So, he shrugs. I've had a decent run. If I can get you all out, then at least I'll be remembered. I guess my only request is that you guys, when you guys become big adventurers, you remember. Have a bard write a song.
At this, I'm gonna pull out my little notebook that I've been taking notes on. I'm gonna write this boy's name down.
How you spell it is. So he tells you real quick. Tellefen. He's human. He's not that old. He's not that old. He looks like maybe he's like 30 max. Max in his 30s, early 30s. Blonde hair, blue eyes, pale as fuck, pretty average looking dude. But so Telefen stands up and he's like, "So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is this going to hurt?" And the Mind Flayer goes, for about half a second, about a 20. But then it'll all be over. So no worries, Telefen. Your pain will end. The rest of you might want to look away.
I'm giving him a hug beforehand.
Yeah, Telefen embraces his
Why?
he just kind of like head on shoulder, kind of just like, I couldn't save my friend, couldn't save my other friends, but at least I can attempt to save you guys.
You're still saving your friends.
He nods. Get out of here alive, okay? As Telefen begins to walk up to the Mind Flayer kind of beckons him forward. He just goes, "Turn around, Telefen." The Mind Flayer then wraps its tendrils around the back of his head as Telefen kind of just heavy sigh as you see the Mind Flayer's tendrils kind of wrap around his face as you hear a quick kind of piercing sound. Just like you just hear a and then just as quickly Telefen's eyes widen as you see him twitch, and then his eyes close as his head droops forward. As you see the Mind Flayer begin to shake, the tendrils begin to tighten around Telefen's skull, and then he releases. Telefen, the Mind Flayer, then grabs Telefen and slowly brings him to the ground. The Mind Flayer, you can tell there's a great smile on his face as he's like slightly shaking. He's kind of like gripping his hands together. It seems he's enjoying himself quite. He's just you see a rush of like newfound energy. For once was like extremely wrinkly, now becomes more smooth and silky. He's still a squid man, still like a bluish squid man, but now his skin's not looking so wrinkly. As then he's just, so now I hold up my end of the deal. At which point he kind of motions his hands to the bar, moves his hands to either side as you hear the creaking of these bars. And the bars glow. They begin to glow a bright light as they quickly darken and then bend out of the way as he walks in front of you. His kind of tattered robes kind of flowing to the ground as he looks to all of you with a smile, and he's like, "Don't be upset. He died saving you. He died a hero."
Shut your mouth.
"Oh, gladly. I've already eaten." As he gives you a wink, and quickly begins just walking down the hallway, just kind of happily up straight. As you see a guard, you see a drow with a halberd quickly run out from a wall. He's like, "What? How did you get out?" As you see a hand kind of quickly grab him across the face, just like full palm this drow's face, as you just hear a crushing sound.
Mm-hmm.
As he just crushes the drow's face just in. And you just hear shh as he tosses the drow to the side. He just keeps walking down the hallway. He hangs a left as you just hear, "What? Oh God, he's out! Out!" As you hear more screaming. And just, you see like an explosion of fire. quickly the sound dies out. There's a flash of light. Are all of you just staying right there?
I'm gonna stealth and follow. I get
Okay.
and not like close follow, but
Don't want him to turn around on you.
yeah, I want to get
Think
caught
you're
in
a
the
drow or something?
caught in the crossfire. But
Just gonna numbly follow.
stealth and kind of just to know where we're going here.
Yeah, you follow behind. You see.
Oh no, he cut out for what I see.
Murdered. Just you see like multiple guards just get blasted. Like you actually see one like its flesh gets flayed off the bones. Like he points his hands to it. There's a
Christ.
beam of light. There's just a beam of light as you just see like a flash, and then it's just a skeleton collapses.
Jesus.
He just continues to walk forward. There's a door. He places his hand on it. He kind of turns around and he waves at you, Rapier.
Yeah.
As he turns around, he kind of looks at his hands. Kind of like in that way where like it looks like he's looking like he would be looking at his, and then he kind of looks, and then the door just melts.
Ah, yes. Well, you don't need to pick a lock when there is no door.
As he goes to walk through, you get a quick glimpse of spider webs all in this room.
Yeah, well, while that fight is gonna go on, is there any guards that are like their shit is still intact?
You a hard
that
work
are
motherfucker.
not really. I
Nah.
mean, you could probably not if you're looking for any gear. But
No,
you could possibly
no.
find-
Like, I want as many things connected to Shadowfell as possible.
Various trinkets and baubles. They don't.
Okay.
Some money and like, unless you wanted like boots.
Are the shoes like?
No, they're like normal shoes. They seem to be made out of like shadow creature, but like they look like pretty shitty boots.
Well.
Which they really do just look like normal boots. So it's like,
Yeah. Well. Oh well.
Like you look at like the boots of a man. You're like,
I'm gonna stoop so low as to maybe get something for a pair of shitty shoes.
am I gonna steal this man's shoes?
Looks at own shoes.
They look about the same size. They look like they would fit you.
But I'm not taking them.
Are the rest of you following? Are the rest of you through the wake of
Normally,
destruction?
yes.
Yeah, Nova, it's all very disgusting. I mean, you see like scorch marks on the wall of just like outlined people. There's like bodies completely flayed from. There's skeletons. There's people. You see a man with a hole in like his forehead. There's just this circular hole. It just looked like it was perfectly drilled through his forehead.
Thought he didn't want to eat the guards, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it seems that to get free, he didn't want to eat the guard. To
Yeah.
help you, but it seems that now that he can, just because he wants to. And this guard seemed to be wearing more ornamental armor. However, most of it seems to be scorched now,
Yeah.
but yeah. As you see an arrow fly out of the door. Just kind of sticks into the wall. As you hear like arrows firing. And you hear them make contact with something, and then you just hear a laugh. A very not friendly sounding laugh.
Oh.
As you then see a bright flash, and then you all hear this entire place begins to rumble. As then he walks out with an orb in hand and 5 arrows in his torso.
You good?
He looks down. Oh, and then he just begins to rip them out one time.
No, are those arrows like?
Are those arrows
Are
like?
they Shadowfelly?
I mean, they're ornamental drow arrows. They look relatively wounded. He looks at you. Do you want them?
Sure.
You seem like a collector of things. They also have my blood on it. If you want to bottle that as well.
Oh, hey, he's given the permission.
He gave me consent.
I have the way of consent.
I have the way of consent. It's over, Anakin.
I have the high ground.
I'm gonna get as much blood into a vial as I can, not a.
He just kind of at which point he's like, Do you need blood?
No, not really.
Do you want my blood?
I mean,
At which point he kind of takes a hand, he kind of like takes a finger and just like shoves it into an open wound and kind of tears it open a little bit more as blood just begins to flow out. There you go.
Okay, I'm a bottle of thing. I don't see any use for it in the foreseeable future, which is what I was going to say before you did that.
He shrugs. It's not like I need it.
I'd beg
Feel
to
free,
differ
my
a little.
He kind of like you could tell in kind of a mocking tone. It's like, go ahead, my parasites. Take what you wish.
Can I have a hug now? I don't like you, but it's on the bucket list.
He puts his hands out and he kind of gives you a smile. The tendrils on his face kind of shaking slightly, kind of like extending and then coming back, curling in towards his maw. If you wish.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
He puts his hands out and kind of like, as he motions you towards, he quickly just sweeps towards it. As it's not violent. He's not killing you, but it's not fun. It's very, very uncomfortable.
He's not trying to bore your brain out.
Yeah, he's not trying to. Yeah, I mean, even though now that he has you here, he could probably just drill through your head and eat your brain. You try not to think about it too much.
The bucket list overpowers the thought.
As he kind of looks towards you, as you see like the tendrils kind of stretch outwards, as you see his maw kind of just right in your face, and then he kind of leans closer to you, and then the tendrils pull back, and he's like, "Right, you aren't lunch," as he pats you on the head. As he holds the orb. Well, are you ready to go home?
Let's just go.
I wanna look into the room first.
Mm-hmm.
And just see what happened to the Drider.
Well, you see spider webs that are on fire. You see the entire lower half, like the spider part of it, is just it's gone. As it's just a torso of a Drider, of this drow man. It's just a drow woman. She's just crawling. She's crawling, like one of her arms is broken. You can tell like half of her face is like melting as she's like trying to crawl across the room.
Oh. She's
Yes.
Look like you left her alive.
Mm-hmm.
Walk back.
Before we go, I have something to do.
If she lives to tell anyone, she can tell their lord of what they saw here, and he'll know never to mess with me again. Or he'll be next. Eventually.
Mm-hmm.
He shall share the same fate. vampires. Over the years, they have learned many things. I wonder what information that mind holds. Oh, Nova, feel free. Feel free to do what you must.
I'm grabbing his corpse. I'm not leaving him here.
Grabbing telephone.
Yes.
A quick cursory glance. There's like no blood anywhere on it, but there is a circular hole in the back of his head. Just, you assume, straight into his brain, and it's just... the rest is history. The Mind Flayer kind of looks at you, Allie, and he's like, "What's wrong, Allie?" Does this place have you frightened?
For some reason in this place, I think I'm going to die. And I cannot reach my god.
Don't worry, we'll get you home, little one. What about you, Yako?
I just don't like this place.
Rayfear, would you like to take us home?
How does one
Or
do
do you
this?
wish for me? I just assumed if you knew how to get out of here with this thing,
Oh, hell
then you
no.
could use it. Well, then you're going to have to trust me. Once again.
Let's not get ported to the Underdark.
As you
'Cause-
wish. Where would you like to go?
Back to the well.
Okay.
If you could, I'm gonna pull out my map here. Grab the map from whoever has it. We are currently relatively about like here-ish
Mm-hmm.
on the map. There-ish? Not in it, but like around it. We have people on the other side waiting.
In the material plane, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
That can be done.
And then I imagine if this thing has the power to do that, you can bring yourself to your home as well.
Sadly, it's maybe, perhaps, but that would keep me with the orb.
Yeah.
We'll take the orb afterwards. If
Yeah,
that's all right.
Otherwise, I'd have to come along with you
Is
and
there
then
a-
go for
is
quite a
there a
walk.
mutual distance between a passage to the Underdark and where we desire to be let out?
Oh, I can bring you there, just... I'll give you the orb and I'll be on my way in the material plane for a bit. I'll find my... to where I need to go.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can teach us how to do it, and that way we can still hold up your end of the bargain.
No, it's okay. As he kind of looks at the orb, he's like, gather round.
Okay.
As there's a bright flash, as you see kind of like this wave of energy, like a literal wave of magical energy just hit all of you. As you kind of get swept in. As you find yourself flying through this ocean, this ravaging ocean of magical energy, you find yourself looking around, and here you are at the pool. Look around, everything's normal. As you see your wonderful friend Yantara sitting under the tree with the dragon skinned.
Did he nat 20 it again?
Yeah, he did, actually. As he kind of...
You in the 60s, my friend, and if you enough time.
Yantara kind of looks around, because he's not like in the middle of skinning it. You look at him, and it looks like he has a little camp set up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Whew, holy shit, you guys are back?
How long?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
We were there less than 2 days.
Jeez.
Well, 2 rests.
Yeah, it's been about 3 weeks.
Shadowfell.
Came back here every day. Every day for a while. I had to go back to restock. Came back here.
Well, we're back.
He kind of eyes the mind flare as the mind flare kind of gives him a little wave.
He's he helped. He helped us.
As at that point, the mind flare hands you the orb, Rapier, and
Okay.
he's like, "I said it was yours." As he begins just walking,
Okay.
he just begins walking that way.
Fantastic. Hopefully our paths don't cross again.
Of course,
Because I feel we will be enemies at that point.
of course, I will treat you as such. No worries.
Just
Okay. Is it just dragon bones that's left for the dragon?
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's just dragon bones and stuff.
Mhm.
So Yentara was carrying. Who was carrying the bag of holding? Was it Yentara?
Yeah. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
so cool. So I can get all the.
Would you say there's enough bones to perhaps make a sword out of it?
It was a baby dragon.
It was a baby dragon, but I mean that's still a lot of bones.
Yeah.
That's a lot of baby bones.
Oh yeah.
How much is... Gotta do math here. Okay. So he's like, I got a few scales off of it. So that's cool. What else did he get off of it? I mean, he's got some dragon teeth. So that's cool. But he didn't get much else. Oh, he got one more thing.
The Dalai Lama?
Yeah, he got the Dalai Lama. And that's one, and then that's okay. He didn't get a whole lot of bones. The bones, he's like, surprisingly, these bones are pretty. They're weird. They're not as tough as I thought they'd be.
Yeah, probably because it's a was
big,
still
big
young.
dragon. Yeah, scales pretty tough though. Pretty decently tough.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm burying him.
Yeah. I was just about to. We didn't catch what plane he was from. I assume the material plane here. We didn't catch where he was from though. Huh. He seemed like he was there for a while, so everyone he knows was probably long gone anyways.
If you said you were gone for less than 2 days and it was 3 weeks here, imagine how gone.
Yeah. So
it's like a day there is like is like a week and a half.
Christ.
Who knows how long he's been there.
Yeah. Here, we're doing it here.
Both the easiest
Yeah.
and the most memorable, right next to the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yentara kind of awkwardly grabs the shovel and is like, should I start digging?
I got it.
Yentara has no idea who this man is, but he also sees that you've all been through some shit, so he's not questioning it. He's just okay. Hands you the shovel.
Nova's digging the hole.
Rayfear, Yentara's kind of going over 20 dragon scales.
Ah, yes.
5 dragon's teeth, and a dragon fire gland.
Fire gland.
Yes, that one was a pain in the ass to get out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I got it. The rest is the bones.
Oh, the sand. Is it still black? Even
Mhm.
coming through the other. Okay. My worry was that it would revert upon coming through the portal. Upon coming back.
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
I am good at that. Look at me roll a 0. Oh.
You think that if you would have went back through a normal portal, it would have.
Yeah, that was fine.
But since you
Hmm.
of that place, it seems all of it has kept its influence.
Cool.
And we have the blood of a mind flayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. A very, very scary mind flayer.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of are doing your thing, you hear a familiar tone as you see a very tall and lanky, well-dressed man with a bag on his head.
That was fast. It's been less than it. It had even been like 10 minutes.
He kind of looks at his wrist as if he's looking at something. Yeah, and it seems like it's been about 3 weeks.
Yeah. Shadowfell.
How'd it go?
By the way.
Oh.
Choose the map.
I'm gonna hold up the map and I'm gonna. So this portal, it basically the same, minus all the man-made structures on our end here. So from the portal we went this way and kind of to the base of the volcano here. Top of the volcano, or yes, about top of the volcano, there is a prison thing, is what we were originally told at first by this man that we are currently burying. We went in. It was a like castle-y structure, suspended above the lava of the volcano, with 4 bridges connecting. Probably not what was keeping it up. I imagine 4 bridges wouldn't do that alone. 1 from each cardinal direction. There's an access tunnel underneath one. I don't know about the others. Probably a sewer. It was a sewer. We went in. We popped up. Turns out it wasn't really a prison like how you would think, criminals and such. It was more of a zoo for magical entities. Probably a mistake, but we probably would have died in there. But really, we released a mind flare.
At which point he kind of, oh, and where is said mind?
He walked off that way.
Okay.
There's no way we would have gotten out.
No, I appreciate that you're all alive and except for. But in any case, unfortunate it had to come down to that. But
yes.
I assume you had, like I said, you had your reason. Oh, and I see you killed the dragon.
Oh yes, the dragon is very dead. And I pull out a bottle of the black sand, present from the Shadowfell.
Ooh. I'll give you 500 gold for this.
Fantastic.
Because I can do some various studies with this.
Yes, we have another one if you would wish, but I would prefer
you have another bottle of
I would prefer to hold on to that one unless you require it at a later date.
Anything else?
Um,
Any other fun things you have for me?
Oh, I tried to get a piece of the trees there, but they all yelled.
Yelling trees, you say?
Yeah, they yelled. It was all, and everything was like very different shades of black and gray, 50 shades, if you will. At least 50.
Crazy.
Lewd.
Did
See, if this was 50 Shades
Yeah.
if this was 50 Shades of Grey, the Mind Flayer scene would have gone a lot.
It would have. The tree scene would have gone a lot differently.
What about the blood?
It would have put.
Mind Flayer blood.
Yeah, it would have put his chicken in our oven.
Actual line, by the way.
Actual line, by the way. Fucking Christ.
How did you guys? Did you read it?
Yes, we read it during
Yes.
history class our senior year. We just read sections of the book during a project, and we got a B on that project, mind you.
We gotta be on the
Also,
Anyway.
we not in there, but a little while back with the Brotherhood situation, we were handed this deed.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know where it is per se. And you being a man of information.
300 gold and I'll find it.
Okay, I'm gonna take
So,
300 gold out of that bag of 500.
Yeah, I'll give you the sand. You give me the sand, and I give you 200 gold.
Yes. Yep.
And the information.
Yes.
Okay. I will find it, is what I'm telling you before you hand me the gold. Find it? I don't know. I can find it pretty quick.
Take your time. We're
Because
not.
obviously it'll take some searching to find some random plot of land.
Yes. All we know is that it is monster-ridden. This plot of land.
Okay.
That is all we were told about it. It would need some cleaning up on our part. But
It was a good piece of land filled with monsters.
yes, take your time in finding it. By any means, we're not in any rush to go there.
Okay. Good to know. And then I guess one free thing that I can give you. It's not much, but I'm also tired of just wearing this. So he then begins to reach.
To reach what?
He reaches for the bag on his head,
Oh,
and he pulls off the bag.
yeah.
As
Is there another bag underneath?
is there another bag? There is another bag under. But he's like, right. And then he pulls that one off, and there's a third one. He's like,
Backup bags.
Hmm.
Bought the 20 packs. My bad.
he kind of like, again, like like stroking the beard sort of motion, but he's just like rubbing the bag. And he's like,
Can't
how do I do this?
can't take it off without it generating more bags. Is that?
Yeah. And then he just furiously begins pulling off bags, and as the one that he pulls off like burns into dust, like it's just gone, and he just more and more bags. Like he's just going. His arms are moving like ridiculous speeds, and it's just.
Okay.
It's
What
just
were
like-
you? What were you originally going to?
And then he finally pulls off the bag as you see his face. He is blue.
He is blue.
There's blue.
Oh.
As he kind of looks, he's like, and then he kind of looks at you, Rayfear. He kind of looks at you, and then you notice his face begin to change and kind of like shift. And then all of a sudden, you're looking at your face.
Ah, you're one
He's
of
like,
you're one of those.
he's like, I'm you. He points at you. He's like, you're me, but I'm you.
But I'm me.
But who am I?
God
No,
damn
but-
it.
No, but he does it to you too. He's like, as his face becomes yours. Give finger guns.
But does he have the burning hair?
He does.
No, just look at him and just go, bro.
Bruh.
Can I have the hug from me?
Well, of course.
That's on the bucket list too. 2 in a day, brother. Come here.
2 in a day.
Hooray.
It's not gay, it's you on you.
Oh.
But he does that to each of you as he like focuses on one of you, his face changes.
Him, do him. Points the Yantara. Him.
And kind of looks at Yantara and he's like, well, luckily I was already missing the eye for that. Yantara's just like, ha ha ha. Got me.
I think I see what you did there.
He doesn't. Yantara's just like, I fucking hate you guys.
I already made that joke about the
Buddy, we love
Minotaur.
you. We do it out of love.
That was rude.
Buddy, we do it out of love.
At which point? At which point, the bagman's face begins to change again. It begins to it kind of becomes unfocused, and it just becomes kind of like a swirling mess. Like there's like he has a single eye that just seems to be moving around his face. Like no feature seems physical except the eye that just. It's just kind of like a wave of flesh, just kind of blue, kind of oceany flesh, just moving, like flowing water around as this eye kind of spins and rotates and kind of looks, and then he puts the bag back on his head as you see the eye kind of move back into place.
Huh. Oh, that was an experience.
Yeah. Your heads didn't explode, I'll give you that.
That was a risk.
Is that a normal occurrence?
Maybe?
Hmm.
I don't know, I haven't done much testing, so.
I'm gonna go back to burying our friend.
Yeah. Whew.
Back to somber mood Nova.
I assume it's been it was quite a bit showed up, so like you got him pretty much buried before this all happened, so.
Now I'm just throwing the dirt on now.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just
There was also this. I imagine you've seen it, because I did not put it away. I hold up the orb thing. There was this. This is how we got out.
Ooh. Are you offering it to me?
Well, we don't know what it is, one. All we know is it moved us through planes.
Okay.
And then physically moved us, because we were not at the portal when we left. We were in the prison. We went from prison, basically, so volcano to here, but through the plains.
Huh, interesting.
I don't think we have a use for it. Unless we get trapped in the Shadowfell again, but...
Let's see, how much gold did I owe you for the dragon?
Did
we agree on?
Well, it was 2,000 for the dragon. And
2,000 for Shadowfell.
And then 2,000 for Shadowfell.
I'll give you another 1,000 for the orb.
Mm-hmm.
As don't know how it functions.
Yes.
Don't know.
Nor what it is.
Yeah,
I think we should keep the orb.
It could also be dangerous to keep it.
Yeah, that's what we don't know how it works. All we know is it...
If we get stuck in there again somehow.
Yes, but what happens if we accidentally use it and we get sent to another plane worse than the shadow?
To get back.
Yes, but what if we don't know how to get back and we just keep jumping planes?
If you don't know how it works and you accidentally port yourself somewhere, who's to say that you'll be able to accidentally port yourselves back?
We're not going to get lucky and have another mind flare. Who knows what it is and how to use it? Be there.
And not all the planes are so hospitable.
not as forgiving as the Shadowfell is. And
As
that
terrible as
and-
that place
and
sounds.
forgiving is a
Strong word.
harshly
It
used
wasn't
word
my
here.
home.
I don't know.
It
I
wasn't
still
a plane
think
of literal fire.
Our best bet here is to give it to him. He figures out what it does, what it is.
You could always buy it back from me.
Yes. And if we get stuck and are on another mission from him and it's been too long, he might come for us. Who knows?
For a price, yeah, probably.
Yes, for a price, of course. Nothing is free.
That's a lot of gold. 5,000 gold is a lot of gold.
Yes, having someone who knows what something is and how to use it when we do not is a valuable asset.
He Ali, this very large man. I mean, he's not like large built in any way. He is very, very lanky. Like he's very thin, but he's also like 8'3".
He's like Wilt from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friend.
Honestly, he's like that.
Alright, but if he sends us through another well thing again, he's gotta give that to us and know how to use it.
He
So
kind of like leans forward, like complete like bow forward and look at you, like so he can be kind of eye level with you. I don't think you trust me.
I don't trust anyone.
He kind of puts his hand to his heart. He's like, I'm sort of, kind of, but not really offended.
Yeah, same. Me too. Doing the exact motion.
Well, I mean, I trust you guys. I've been like battling shit with you guys, but
No.
all these people sending us on quests, I don't really.
Somebody trusts Nova? And you just see him like peek his head up. Just...
The bagman then looks at his wrist again. He's like, well, looks like I've got to go. I've got your gold. So is it a deal? For another 1,000 for the orb?
Looks at Ali.
I suppose.
Oh, okay.
The
you-
bagman's
Looking alley.
the bagman's hand kind of extends forward, his long fingers, ready for a handshake. Let's cement the deal, of course.
I just kind of look at him wearily, and then
We don't settle things with handshakes here.
No, boy.
I pull some of my cloth over my hand and then I shake his hand.
You shake his hand. He actually looks.
I'll
Bagman, give me a hug. Come here.
I go, hey, supposedly people could like burst into flames or something from you looking at them. I don't know what you touching them can do.
He just kind of shrugs. He gives you the gold. He gives you guys the gold, so you guys have a 5,000 gold share.
Yeah, okay.
Yentara's like, so I helped kill I didn't really help kill the dragon. I got fucking hurt. I skinned the dragon though. So I don't know if I deserve any of that money.
I will
You skinned the dragon as you were like dying.
I will give him the 200 for this from the sand.
So
Because for coming back for that period of time and not wandering off and giving up hope.
okay, so that means each of you gets 1,200 if you're splitting it evenly. Minus, obviously that was minus the 200 for Yentara.
I'm back up to 1,400.
So each of you get 1,200. You are splitting it even.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's a lot of gold for 6 more bags of holding.
A big bag of holding.
Bigger bag.
Bigger bag.
No, guys, no. A sack.
I don't want 2. I don't want any more than one bag of holding in the party,
Nah,
just in case
I-
Nova decides to try to put one in the other and forgets.
Dude, you need the arrow. You need the arrow of pure destruction.
Yeah, I'll do
The
it.
arrow that has like a portable hole, and so like you fire it, and like when it impacts, it pushes a portable hole into a bag of holding, and just makes like a little nuclear rift. Just destroys everything in 10 feet.
Okay. You're telling us
We
this
need
because we do not have a
Valero.
bow user.
We do not have a bow. Yeah, exactly. We have you. So unless you want to make the bolt of ultimate destruction.
No, because that will that might have a chance of not
Imagine-
going off in my hand.
Imagine Nat wanting with that thing.
Yeah.
Insta death.
Yeah, rip my arm off, and then me rip me
Yeah.
off, rip
Yeah.
me, rip me from me.
Honestly. But with that, guys, you have made it through your Shadowfell adventure. I hope you enjoyed what I had for you. I know it wasn't a super crazy long thing, but I hope you enjoyed it nevertheless.
That was depressing. We had to bury a guy.
Every time you kill one of our NPCs, I hate you a little bit more.
Because I introduced you enough of them just to get attached.
You do. You hit us with the perfect amount of time, and then you're like, fuck them. Write a book.
Fuck 'em.
You named them for us. We
Yeah,
already were attached.
You named them. As soon as you give them a name, we're like, yeah. See, I don't care about the alley lady really, because you didn't give her a name.
Yeah.
And
So
we only knew her for like
4
10,
seconds.
maybe
4
10 minutes.
4 seconds.
Yeah.
yeah.
For a second, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, hey,
Yeah. No. That's why I quickly followed up with with the rest of that.
That's what I mean. I hope I have good enough characters attached to them. And then when they die, you feel kind of upset about it.
I actually got
I
sad.
was sad. Fuck yourself.
A tear
Yeah,
almost fell, but I'm a man.
I actually got sad.
But I am a
I'm
man.
a man.
I mean, but
I
now
was
it's getting to
actually
the point
sad.
where
It
it's like we
was
expect it.
No, I never expect it, really.
I'm expecting
He-
it. Every time he introduces someone new, I'm like, so how's this one gonna die?
Yeah, he's killed so many NPCs in front of me, but I still trust him.
Yeah, because I've had a good fair few of NPCs survive,
Yeah.
and NPCs who have died who didn't really stay. It's your boy.
If we find somebody named Sir
Yeah.
Skinny Penis,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
swear
no.
to Christ.
Yeah,
No, there
no,
was
you're
a-
right. You're
there-
right.
it was-
You did kill him kill him. You're right.
There's a plethora of NPCs.
And with
who have
that, I end the
not died.
recording.
Peace.